Hey guys, Billy here, and welcome to another 7 Days to Die Starvation Mod. It's been a couple days since Horde Night, which, I said that day, that was probably one of the best hordes that I've been involved in a long time, and I'm still excited, but I know I need to get some building going if we're going to keep getting those. Looks like we're doing some testing here with some other trees. I've noticed this is a peach tree and it hasn't grown, and I think it's because it's too close to this avocado tree. This avocado tree grows pretty big, and this one's been staying this low for since it's started sprouting. But if you noticed, I have started doing some concrete. I've been digging like a madman, and finally I found iodine. Matter of fact, I think you see where my entrance of my mine is right on the border of the snow and this grassy area, and I've dug. I'm underneath that mountain right now, and then I finally found potassium and iodine besides metal. Um, just last night's run, I brought back 15,000 stone besides the iodine and metal and stuff like that. So I got cement cooking, I got sand cooking, I've got and then actual concrete being made, and then I'm having some rebar frames being made as well right now. So we're gonna build up to this height here, and then have a little this cantilever area come across and around for the spiders, and we will see if we'll need to make these walls out of steel. That's a lot of steel, that's a lot of work, but we will see at that time. um, as you see, I got partly around here, and then that's just concrete. Well, I'll go all the way around, and we will go up one more height for concrete. This is just what I had so far. This is just over 2,000 concrete, and I've got another 3,000 being made up. But one reason too is my radiation isn't gone. Okay, so I made iodine solution, which if you read it, iodine solution used for radiation medication. You need this potassium hydroxide, which is nitrate powder, bottled water, and cement, in order to make the potassium iodine pills, which lowers your radiation levels slightly and gives you a small health boost. Well, it was over here and I was at 15%. I took a pill and now I'm down to 10%. I waited a little bit and then I took another pill and nothing happened. So what then I did then is I made this syringe, which is potassium iodine pills and bottled water, which is 10 of each. Not cheap. Okay? It's 10 of each, and then you get this syringe, which this syringe says strong potassium iodine injection lowers your radiation levels drastically. So I'm going to see, hopefully it eradicates it. I did have to make radiation gloves in order to make this, which was, you have to make rubber, which is glue, and what is rubber? Let's just get out of here. Anyways, I had to make rubber, which is up in the corn mill, which just luckily I had like 14 or so, and I made 2 of them. Bottled water and glue makes rubber. How they come up with that, who knows, but I'm not going to argue. So I made that, made the syringe. So let's take the syringe and see if it takes care of my radiation. So I've taken that. Let's go over here. Radiation's gone. What is the potency of that? I don't know. I know it is 10. I had 10. We will find out. Let's just eat a little bit. I made some meat. I got some deer, a couple deer, and cooked them up. Water, and then we'll go to town. We'll start building on some more of the walls and stuff. I have 90 bottles more, 90 more bottles or jars cooking of water, because now it looks like water is going to be a big thing. I may have to make jars. May have to make jars in order to gather more water. Probably be easier if I go up and go around. This will all be concrete. Even this top area will be concrete. Yeah, I don't know if I'll make the middle part. I may make it wood if that's the case. No, I'll probably make it concrete. Then I can do less pillars. Where can I go? Put one there so I can stop. So, because then I can span it out to about 6 or 7. But yeah, I like, and you know, and I may expand this later, make it bigger. You know, maybe I want more crops. I mean, it's just me. There we go. So we'll see. I mean, it just depends on, you know, the food I make, the amount that I get, to make that work. I did make the weapons bench, and yes, now I can take apart my 44 and my pistol. I have to find the sniper book in order for me to do that. I did get a couple, which I'll show you. It's an ammo maker out of one of those creatures, zombies, whatever. Am I hitting the top? Yes. Over here. And I had 2 of them, but it wasn't just one, it was 2 of them. So I put them both down to where I can make different ammo. One, I was going to make 44, and then I was going to make shotguns. Before we can actually start putting cement down, I need to my low one, yeah. Is that level? Okay, that is level. I need to go over here and get some wood. But yeah, that looks good. I did fix, we'll come back, and I did fix that for the spider zombies. This will all be gone. This will all be floor. And then I'll have an outer ring here with one high wall for the garden area. Let's go get some wood real quick, because I'm very low. Yeah, I'm only at 1,000. So yeah, I like the variety of fruits, vegetables, the different foods. Usually I make my tree farms a little nicer. I will make it nicer. I just don't know where I'm going to put it, because on my last build, having the tree farm too close to the base created a ton of lag, and so and that's one thing with the fruit trees as well. I may have to put them a little farther away, and so but right now it's not one of my main things that needs to get done. It's getting that garden area going, food going, and then protection of the building, because I am not sure what to expect on the next one. We could have 2 of each of those, or 3. I'm not sure. As you saw Horde Night, you know, that sniper rifle, which has an interesting sound, iron sights. So I'll have to see about, like I said, getting a scope for it. We did get a couple parts of a different gun. Oh, that's the other thing. One of the things that I did is I was driving around in the snow and in the plains, grabbing all the potassium and coal that I found on the ground. Well, in doing so, let's look on the map here. So I drove this. I was out over here, driving down there, driving up here. I even drove over here and try to find nitrate net. Well, I found another town, and in that town there is a working tools, which is, I rated that one. There's a poppin' pills. There's a shotgun messiah, and a shamway. Besides all the other buildings, so we'll have to take off over there one day and give that a good raid. What do I have here? I have 8,000. That should be good. Let's plant these real quick. So that never run out of trees. Usually I would clear the area, have it looking nice, and I will. I'll come through here at one point and just demo all these down and take the wood and go. How many more I get left? 4. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so now let me get my gun. Let me see what concrete I have available. Oh, I did. I am getting screamers, which doesn't bother me any. Let them come. Let the guys come. Just get more loot that way. Now they bring, 4 or 5 more zombies. Okay. Get our gun. Get our concrete, what we have. I did find over at that shotgun, the toolsmith. I did find another nail gun there. Actually, I found 2 of them. So, when I had some issues, I lost my tomahawk. Well, over in that other town, there was a tank, and that's where I end up getting. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Not a good thing. Sorry about that. Okay, is that everything? 9 left. Okay, that's good. Okay. Concrete. Now that, okay, so we got another 25. Let's grab some of this, go back up here. I have this one forge right here. So I built 2 more forges. This is iron. This is the brass, which I made some casings. That's not what I wanted to build. I gotta let that remelt in. And then this is just all stone for concrete. Oh, I just keep going. come up and check it, and I just keep going. So then I grab this, and then so like tonight again, I'll go in the mine, and this one here is making sand. Yes, I could go over into the desert, but it. So I got another 1,200 cooking. So I've got another 1,700 cooking right now as we speak. But in all honesty, if I get a ton of stone, it's easier for me just to make the sand. It really is. So with one just making sand and one making concrete, we're a-okay. So yeah, now I'm getting more and more excited about this game because it's only been status quo because I wasn't able to get certain things, and then not knowing what was going to happen on Horde Night. Now I'm really excited, especially to get some of these weapons made up. I'm not sure if we'll have enough concrete. I hope so, that we can at least get the outer part of it done. I could probably make the rib section out of concrete, and then I can go to the iron oops. Go to the iron squares and then fill it in that way, and then put the oh, look, it just ran out. Or did I? What did I run out of? Oh, I need a cobblestone in order to fix that, so I better go get that. All right. I have 200 200 more frames, which I think are done. I should have got when I was up here. Yep. Okay, let's see what concrete we have done. That'll take a while. Well, this has been... Oh, let me grab the... And I might as well do concrete at least 3 high for now until I get more concrete done. So I'm going to need cobble, which is right there. So I'll just get at least 3 high, and that'll protect us a little bit better. Even though, you know what? I mean, they haven't really bothered the cobblestone except for on the wall. Okay. Go around. And I'll add the frame for the lip. Yes. I know I'm running low on concrete. Actually, it doesn't really. I want to get the column. Okay, so I was able to repair. Got that, I'll get that. Alright, let's build this frame around. And then we could build the frame on the inside as well. I'm gonna probably lower the dirt down inside and then put wood frames there. Oh, there, got it. I missed it. I'm actually gonna dig down here where the spikes are level with the ground, so that they don't gain that height. Okay, so we got that. Get around to the inside there. Alright. Okay, we're gonna make sure we get that. Oh. Go ahead and break these up. And then we'll count the width and the length. I think it's, oh, I gotta get that one too. We'll figure out the columns. If I can get this pretty strong, then actually what I'll do is I'll make an opening here. Or I'll make a ramp system from up there down here, which takes up the garden, so I'm not sure if I'll do that. Well, that took a lot. All these were pretty damaged. I mean, that first zombie, boy, he wrecked these like they were nothing. He could have went around and just totally annihilated them, but he didn't. Well, I'm getting these out of the way so I don't get poked by doing some figuring things out and then I walk into them. You know, and I'm getting 5 wood back and 15 iron. Not bad. Even though it costs a lot more than that. Because I think just one round of iron is 15, 10 or 15. Alright, so we have 13. 13 by... Oh, man. Thought I made that an odd. That's alright. So it's 13 by 20. Technically, 5 by 5 would be maximum if you're dealing with wood. With concrete, you can go just a little bit more, not much more. So let's just figure, let's check 7. 1, 2, 7. Put that there. Come over here. Oops, that's 8. Does that leave in the middle? That leaves 6. So that actually works out perfectly. Alright, so we have 13 here. Technically, that would be 5. That would be 5. Even 3 in the middle. I could almost push. I could almost push this right in the middle. Almost. Now that's a lot of weight though, and I don't want it to come crashing down. Um, unless I put a double wall. Now I don't want to put nothing in the middle. What I was thinking we'd use this for is like for the animals, but I'm not sure if they need sun and everything else. I know they need food, water, and everything, but I haven't even checked into that. What I did do is I did gather some wood and leather because I had a ton of it and I made the whip, and I actually have it up to green right now, um, so that the level of that whip will determine how well you do um, against taming animals. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Let's go here. Okay. It's probably only what, 4 columns. I could probably live with that. See, let's see if it's gonna work for us. Okay. I always take my time, or I concentrate on that. Try not to mess up. Try not to make it fall. I like push the envelope a little bit, and then next thing you know, I'm cleaning up a mess. So we will put this way. This will help structurally. Technically, what I should do, now that I think about it, is I probably should lower this down by 1, if I'm not mistaken, because technically I would like, I'm going to need the dirt finish at this height to where I don't have to step up. But that's not necessarily, I can make a little ramp right there and walk up as well. So it's 6'1", you know what, I want to keep this height down here because it's, it's min, yeah, I don't want to lower that. We'll just leave it. I'll just ramp up at the door. So yeah. And I need to stick around in this area too to get this concrete to dry. If I leave, okay, what I need to do, back up here, and we need to knock these out. Since it's all going to be a solid floor, it's 1,500 a pop. That's going to do wonders on you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get another pick going here. And we can upgrade it when this one's almost gone. I'm gonna get this in here so it's complete. And let's get to this side and get it complete. Knock these out. You know, and later I can come along and do some decorative things to make it look a little bit neater. I actually think I'm going to expand this, but this will be just a start. I honestly feel that I'm going to end up expanding out the sides and possibly out the back in order to make it bigger. I don't need to change the block cobblestones. I'll just make them into concrete. Actually, that one could possibly fall if I don't. This here will probably fall. Let's see here. That's supporting. You know, this is a block entity, but I'm not sure. Now, that should stay. Check it out right now. I'll run these over real quick. Give it some support. I can break these two out. I mean, because really that one block that I'm standing on isn't really have a lot of structural integrity to it. It will once I put the steel frames in. I will come back here in a second. We'll break all the skull this out here, and then we'll get that all solid in on the sides. You know, I could have, since I've already put square blocks on these pads, you know, out there. That's why I continued with square blocks. I could have put the ramps. You know, there's a couple other things that I could have put in. This will definitely help my mining skill. Like breaking in a safe. So now that let you know the weapon bench is right here, which is actually looks pretty cool. So that means I'll probably end up closing this up, and then I'll make this wider and I'll close that one up. And the dirt that I take down from below will come up here, but you know, it's weird. You take the dirt down from there and then you go make the soil, and I think it's 12 to make one soil. I actually have a little bit already made into the soil. Not even enough, but it takes a while for it to get a lot of it done. I'm doing this just to give it a little bit more integrity. We do these. I only have to do 2 here, and then 1 right there. But I want to do this one. Support that 1 block just in case. It should be fine, but I'm not going to take that chance. Well, with the mining skill going up and everything else, I should be getting close to purple. It'll be sweet. And then I just have to get up to when, if, you know, if I don't want to make a new pick or an axe or whatever, that I can repair it and it loses very little integrity. Taking a chance right now. Okay, look at throw, right? Alright. So this is what we have. And then obviously I'm gonna put do the concrete up on top with these first, and then I'll come along with it actually come back to there. It doesn't make sense. I can come through here and run the wall in order to hold the dirt so that it has an edge to it. And then I'm gonna debate. I'm gonna probably just fill this all in with metal, because I was actually thinking of, let me show you here, of using scrap frames, and then since I have iron, put those in and then upgrade them once, and then put the dirt on top of it. I may still do that. I was going to do that. So I think this is a good start, a good beginning. Oh yeah, and here is the ammo that I got off of one of those zombies, the big zombies. I got 2 of them, so it also makes compressed fuel, which I think that goes for the big generator, and then the 50 cal. This is what I'm excited about, is this right here. I want to see that gun, what it looks like, in order to make 50 cal bullets. I don't even want to see what the mixture is of it. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it right here. You know, videos have been going long. Well, with building, you know, I should be able to keep it reasonable. And now that I'm thinking here, I may end up changing this. I may do what I did here, but actually go to the square concrete, and then I'll fill this in with the square concrete. I'll leave those round because it's just a lot to take out, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm going to change this, and then I'll have columns out here like what you saw over there, so that I'm able to shoot, because right now it makes it difficult for me to shoot. But then again, I still need to put one on top for the dirt. I'll check it out. Alright guys, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.